When you think about how eagles hunt mountain goats on treacherous cliffs, you probably imagine a dramatic aerial chase or a sudden dive from above. But the truth is far more sophisticated, and it all comes down to something invisible to the human eye: thermal currents. These remarkable birds have mastered the art of reading the air itself to become apex predators in the mountains. Here's what makes this hunting technique so extraordinary. Mountain goats live in some of the most extreme terrain on Earth, climbing to heights where the air is thin and unpredictable. But eagles have evolved an incredible ability to detect and ride thermal currents, those rising columns of warm air that form over sun-warmed rocks and ridges. While other hunters would struggle in these conditions, eagles use thermals like invisible highways, positioning themselves at perfect angles without expending precious energy. But here's the genius part. Eagles don't just use thermals to conserve energy while hunting. They use them strategically to cut off escape routes. When a mountain goat spots an eagle circling above, its instinct is to climb higher into rocky crevices. The goat thinks the altitude will save it. But the eagle, riding those thermal currents, can maintain altitude effortlessly while positioning itself above the target. The goat has nowhere to go but down, and down is where the eagle wants it. What's even more fascinating is how eagles read the landscape to predict where thermals will form. They learn that certain rock formations, certain cliff faces, and certain times of day create the strongest updrafts. A rocky outcropping that receives direct sunlight generates more heat, which means stronger thermals. Eagles position themselves not just where the thermals are now, but where they're about to form based on the time of day and weather patterns. This gives eagles another massive advantage: stealth through natural camouflage. While riding thermals high above, the eagle appears as just another speck in the sky. The goat can't track something that's using wind patterns to stay hidden in plain sight. The goat doesn't see the predator until it's too late, and by then the thermal advantage has already been exploited. Scientists studying eagle predation patterns discovered something remarkable. Eagles hunting with thermal assistance had a significantly higher success rate than those forced to hunt in windless conditions. In fact, many eagle hunting attempts fail during calm weather when thermals are weak. But on days with strong thermal activity, the success rate jumps dramatically. This isn't coincidencia. It's a calculated hunting strategy developed over thousands of years of evolution. The intelligence required for this technique is staggering. Eagles don't just react to thermals, they predict them. They understand atmospheric physics at an intuitive level that would take humans years of study to comprehend. They know that morning thermals form differently than afternoon thermals. They understand how temperature differentials between sunlit and shadowed cliff faces create predictable air movements. Mountain goats, for all their incredible climbing abilities and sure-footedness on vertical terrain, have no defense against an opponent that can read the sky itself. Their evolution favored vertical climbing, speed on rocky terrain, and excellent vision. But they evolved in a world where their predators were limited by the laws of physics. Eagles, however, found a way to cheat those laws through thermal mastery. This hunting technique represents the absolute peak of natural predation strategy. It combines physics, atmospheric science, behavioral prediction, and incredible athletic ability into one seamless hunting system. Every time an eagle successfully takes a mountain goat, it's not just a victory of strength or speed. It's a victory of intelligence, patience, and an intimate understanding of the mountain environment itself.